So my name's Carlos Cooper. I write by C.G. Cooper, and I just want to say thank you guys for having me. I grew up in a Navy family. I was a Navy brat. I moved all over the world, and I was telling Ben and a couple of the others that when I was growing up, my dad was gone all the time, and they didn't have the services like this back then. My mom used to volunteer a lot, and back then they raised money and they gave money away. If you couldn't pay your phone bill, they helped you pay your phone bill. But there was no counseling, there was no anything. So to see this, I get emotional about it because it's part of my life. We were very lucky that we had a very close family, that I had parents that loved me, even though my dad was gone all the time. I was one of 4 boys. I was the oldest, so every time he went away, I was the one in charge. I mean, literally, what he would say going out of the door every time was, "You are now the man of the house." And I'm sure some of you guys can relate to that. As far as art, how cool is it that we get to do this tonight? I'm super happy that you guys are all here. It's been a minute since I've been in front of normal people, not on Zoom, thank God. So, whether you're in a mask or not in a mask, it doesn't really matter, you're here, and that is very cool. And congratulations to all the artists that put all their work up. You're much more talented than I am. I think I used a little bit of paint and a couple squeegees, and I try to do something red, white, and blue to look cool. So congratulations on that. A little bit on art. So I am a recovering alcoholic. Art and writing. So I wrote about being an alcoholic before I even knew I was an alcoholic, believe it or not. I write a very successful main series, the Core Justice series, and one of my characters just one day kind of jumped off the page and said, "You need to write a spin-off about me." And I was very lucky. I was a Marine infantry officer. I never had to go overseas. But we all have our own demons, and this character had his own demons, a lot of which were mine. And I had no idea at the time that I was writing about myself. And now, lo and behold, this character has become everybody's favorite character, right? Because he was broken at one time and he's come back. And to see how art can pull people out and help them heal, especially for kids, I was very, very lucky. I've achieved a level of success so that last year I homeschooled all 3 of my kids when everything happened. And to be able to spend that time with them and to see how smart kids are and how creative they can be, and luckily with the help of my wonderful wife Katie, who's sitting over there next to Lisa, it was an experience that I'll never give back, and I will cherish. And now they're back in regular school again, and I'm not gonna lie, it was hard sending them back. I felt like I was giving them away, and I didn't want that, and I had a really hard time with it. So I will say, if you have kids, hug them as much as you can. I was very lucky that I was in a very hugging family growing up. We were not allowed to leave the house unless we got a hug and a kiss from our mom and our dad, if they were both there. So that is very much a rule in our house as well. But this whole thing, what the Cohen Center, what Centerstone is doing, is so important to me because it's about family. And if we don't have family, what do we really have? And it doesn't have to be blood family. I have definitely learned over the last couple of years. I have a couple of very good friends who surprised me tonight. I was getting out of the car, I was like, what are they doing here? Again, family that's not family, and we need that in this world. It doesn't matter what time period it is, we all need to be together. And that's very amazing that you guys are fostering this here, and I'm so happy to be part of it. And Ben is already saying that he's going to wrangle me in for some other stuff, and I'm game. I mean, I can, if you want to bring it on, I'll bring it on too. But thank you guys all for being here, and please consider putting some money down on some of these pieces of artwork, because some people put some really hard work into it. And yeah, thank you guys again just for being in person. I had no idea what to expect, and I'm overjoyed that there's this many people here. So thank you all very much.